feeling really nervous because I am supposed to shoot something, and I don't know if you can see it in my eyes, but I had a little cry because the weather is definitely not cooperating. But I have absolutely run out of time, so I just have to shoot whatever I can. So I am going to try, but I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling so deflated right now. I finished my script yesterday, but my kids were sick. Oh, it's been a long week, and I have to still vlog about everything that transpired at this last market. So I had a cry. I listened to my morning affirmations to hopefully help me calm down a bit and yeah, get into the right mindset to try to do this. So wish me luck, but that rain is going to be heard in the back of my video. And still, we roll. What can we do? Hi, so sophupshop is an online shop that explores Caribbean culture by melding language, imagery, and humor to produce whimsical goods. We sell stickers, patches, paper dolls, clothing, tote bags, mugs, enamel pins, and more. In Jamaican culture, to big up is a form of encouragement and praise. And so soft up is about encouraging softness and a return to play. We celebrate playfulness that is rooted in diasporic culture, in Black joy, and in creativity. Oh, I can't say that right, can I? Okay, so in the end, I successfully managed to submit that grant application. I was so relieved. When I tell you I didn't think that I was going to pull it off, I somehow did. I was relieved. I was so relieved. But that said, I did not end up getting the grant. And so while I was really deflated about it, I gotta say that I was still really proud of that grant submission. I thought the video was super cool, and I don't know, it just made me sort of tear up on my journey back into creativity. So overall, I was happy and sad. Okay, so now I'm just packing a paper towel order, getting it ready to ship. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Context, I was at a vendor's market and I was faced with a dilemma. That carnival launch was supposed to be like a really big event. There was Patrice Roberts that was there to do the cutting of the cord. Given who my audience is, literally it was going to be like a really good event to introduce like clients to my products, but then also at least to grow my mailing list. Like I had very specific goals of what I was trying to achieve with this market. Not so loud, a little quieter, please. So then ultimately, you know, my daughter has this episode where she is puking, and I am faced with this dilemma where I should either go home or remain at this vendor's market. And yeah, I just felt guilty all around. I felt guilty that I wanted to stay at the market. I felt guilty that my daughter wasn't feeling good. I felt guilty that I was going to forego the business so that my daughter, you know, I could just be there to support my daughter. I just felt bad all around. And I don't know, even, you know, now that time has elapsed, I still don't know what the quote unquote right answer should have been. Like, I went home, and I'm glad I went home ultimately, but I was still mad. I was still so vexed. I was so vexed when I got home. And I think it had to do with, really having these high goals and expectations for myself for that day. And, it takes a lot to vend. It takes a lot to sort of put yourself out there and interact with clients all the time. You're really giving so much, and you're really trying to share your story and trying to be compelling and trying to like draw the connection between like what it is that's sort of going on in my brain and what I've created, and how that relates to the customer, and how they might find it interesting or something that they want or need. I went home and I am content with my decision, but I do wonder what in future, if I would make the same decision. Like, I'm content with that decision, but next time would I make that same decision? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. Actually, that day was like the most horrible vending day ever, because it was one thing after another. The morning already started off so rough. My mom was late. I was late getting to the event. You know, me and a friend, we usually partner in our tent. So that way, because the tent is 10 by 10 feet, it's quite big, that 2 tables can fit very comfortably. So me and a friend, we always do that. And that way, we have the camaraderie, and also allows me to share with her. I don't think she has a square reader, so I can help her out. Also, she is French speaking, which is lovely because I'm French speaking and I don't use it as much. So it really forces me to, use that side of my brain, which I appreciate. And it's also, again, it can be so isolating being a small business owner trying to sort of navigate these spaces. So to have someone who's also young, Black woman who is also navigating these waters, like, it's really, really nice that we're sort of in the trenches together. I think ultimately my question to you is, would you have remained at the market? And I didn't even tell you what time it was. It was probably 5 o'clock. It was like 5 o'clock, I think, that I had left, or 5 or 5:30. And again, the event was slated to end at 10 o'clock. Would you have remained at the event knowing there was roughly 5 more hours left to go, and also knowing that your child is at home with another parent, so they're safe? Or would you have rushed home because family matters more, and, money isn't everything, business isn't everything, work isn't everything. And even though you made this big investment, you also recognize what is actually truly important. Okay, anyways, let me get back to cleaning this desk because I haven't cleaned. I've been talking. Okay, so the rest of this video, I am just going to be doing voiceovers. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can record these without my kids' voices permeating the background, as you heard in the last clip. So I'm playing around with the format a little bit. And these videos are going to be just footage of me packing orders or cleaning up the studio, etc. I'll put text so it's clear. Okay, quick pause. I've been making these paper dolls, just influencers that have inspired me. And this one is of Yasmin for me. So I actually reached out to her and I'm mailing her paper doll because they're not for sale, but I thought it was just like a really quirky thing I do to maintain my creativity when I need some space away from the business. Okay, continue. I think what's happening is that I'm having a little bit of market fatigue, and I'm trying to remain focused on what it is I'm trying to accomplish at these markets. Because yes, number one, I would love to sell, and some of these markets that I've selected this season have been really good ones that align with ones that my target audience actually frequent. But on the flip side to that, I was also realizing that some of my product price points were they were small. You know, if I'm selling things that are like $8, $7, etc., and those are the things, let's say, that are the major sellers, I really do have to sell a significant quantity in order to make a really good profit. So then I was also making sure that I had more inventory of some of the higher priced items like the t-shirts, which have been actually doing really well. Yeah, so I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what is making sense for me at these markets. And, I'll be honest, I think also having both kids at home with me, I want to let summer. I want summer to do its thing, and I've been trying to also sort of be present in the moment, recognizing that these kids are they're not gonna be this young for this long. So, I feel like it's like that balance. I am not good at that balance. When I enjoy what I'm doing, I enjoy what I'm doing, and I just want to dive in both feet, give it my all. And so sometimes it's actually hard to pull me away from this thing that I'm growing. Um, but yeah, I think with the markets, I'm just a little bit like tired from them, and I just sort of need to figure out the few that I have left over for the remaining of summertime. How much time, I guess it's like, what am I trying to get out of these markets, really and truly? Aside for sales, what is it? Is it that I'm trying to grow my email mailing list? Is it that I am trying to reach X amount of subscribers, followers on my social media accounts? Like, what exactly are my specific targets that can be measurable for the last couple markets that I have for the summertime, just to sort of close it out? Yeah, I don't know. Just want to be really, really intentional and measure success in different ways. I think that really helps to affirm, and then that helps to propel you to continue on. So I just don't want to feel, I don't know, it's like a lot of work. It's a lot of work that goes into these markets. And I want to feel like I really benefited from these experiences. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at. Y'all already know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the things so that you're shouting out to the algorithm that you like me. I will see you again soon because I have another video that is literally underway. So I'll see you soon. And I don't know if y'all hear that, but my kids are calling me. They be calling me. All right. Bye, guys.